Hello and welcome to week 6. In week 6, the first thing that you're going to do is wait for those screencast comments on your draft for project number 2. While project number 2 is due at the end of the week at 11:55 p.m., feel free to revise once you've gotten your comments. You're able to sort through your comments from your peer review and your comments from me, and then you can go ahead and finalize that and turn it in. The next thing that we're going to be working on over the course of the week is your primary research analysis. This is when you take that information that you gathered from the primary research segment that we've been working on over the last week or so. Um, you want to think about that firsthand information and how you're going to put it together. So for the first part of the assignment, you're going to use your survey data. Suggestions for increasing the number of responses could include posting it on social media. You can send it via email to people, but once you're ready, you can submit that first portion of the primary research analysis, which entails your methods. So participants describe the people who participated in your study. Instrumentation, which would be that 10-question survey with both open-ended and closed-ended questions. You've got your data collection. You're going to explain when you collected the data, how it was distributed, that kind of thing. And then part 2, we'll work on more next week, but just so that you have a preview of what it will be, you'll analyze that data, you'll explain the results, the limitations, and you'll include a discussion showing where primary and secondary research come together, where they correlate, where they reinforce each other, or maybe even where they differ. All right, so let's go back to the assignments. This particular PowerPoint will walk you through basically organizing that primary research. It gives you a lot of mentor text, so to speak, so you know what your components are, but this gives you some write-ups. While these are pulled from just professional studies in many cases, it still gives you an idea of what these look like when you put them in action. And you're welcome to scroll through and look at how each of these segments are put together. But what I've also included for you is a student mentor text. So the primary research analysis from a former student. So you can look through that and think about how your information correlates directly with the information in the way that they've set it up, so that gives you just a framework that you can follow. All right, so again, you've got your final copy of project number 2 due this week, as well as your primary research proposal, which is really just part 1 of that handout that you looked at first in the review section. If you have any questions, let me know.